as well. Fantastic. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another ASEA Global Expansion Team Zoom. We've got two incredible scientists from ASEA Corporate joining us tonight to answer some of the questions that you may have mulling around in your head about the ASEA products. So Becca Lewis and Henry Lopez, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so glad to have you. So
everyone.
we're gonna dive right in and answer some of these questions, and we may even get to a couple more, but we just want to make sure that people are getting the truth of the matter, and they're not just forwarding, the telephone game where, one person tells another person, tells another person, tells another person, and at the end of the story, it's a completely different story. So we want to make sure that we're sticking to the facts and the truth of the matter, to forward the ASEA culture of integrity. So let's start with the first question. Tell us about LifeMax. What are the benefits of LifeMax?
Yeah, just as the name implies, by taking LifeMax, you're going to be basically pushing your health and your body towards basically getting the max, your life max, the best of you. So it does contain specialized ingredients that are going to be designed to help support your healthy function, cellular function, reduce oxidative stress, and it's going to promote an overall wellness.
Becca, do you have anything to add to that?
No, Henry hit the nail on the head. It is doing just that. It is taking your life to the max. LifeMax is full of so many different unique ingredients, and the scientists here at ASEA have looked at hundreds and hundreds of ingredients, or we vetted hundreds of ingredients, and we wanted to make sure that what we're giving you can optimize your health. So that's why there's such a unique blend of ingredients within LifeMax, because all those ingredients are specialized to promote your overall well-being and health.
Yeah,
So,
and sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, is it something you feel? Is it, I mean, when you start, after you've taken LifeMax for a little while, is there a way to gauge, like, you know what, I think I am feeling that. Is there a way to gauge the benefit that you're getting from LifeMax?
Yeah, I feel like once you come off it, I think this actually goes to even our ARS product, right? Our staple foundational product. When you stop taking it, you realize that you're just not moving in the same gear as you were. For example, you may not feel like, I don't know, let's just say you're doing something strenuous, like working out. And, I'm someone who loves to work out. I do it as a hobby and keeps me stress-free. And I can notice that when I'm not taking these supplements, both of these, ARS or even any of the cell performance or these, I can tell my recovery is not quite there. I'm not feeling like myself. I feel like more grouchy, and just I'm not functioning at the full capability that my body is used to when I'm in the gym.
Yeah, so sometimes you might not notice it when you're on it, but you might notice it when you're not on it. And when you say ARS, we're talking about the ASEA REDOX Supplement.
Correct.
Yeah,
The blue
just
bottle.
you guys are code speaking language, But okay, so that gives an idea of LifeMax. One thing that Dr. Carolyn Hoffman says is, if you're not getting the results that you're looking for with the ASEA REDOX supplement, add the LifeMax and see if that benefit that you're looking for starts to become more obvious. So
yeah, there's really
so it's, I mean,
sorry, Sina.
So there's gotta be something to it, right?
Sorry, Cindy.
Sorry, Cindy. Wow.
Okay.
How is it? I don't know.
Still there?
LifeMax and LifeMax is anything onto that?
Yeah, there's
Anything onto that?
there's particular ingredients like cordyceps, you have astragalus, line main and reishi mushroom. So you have some unique ingredients in there that you'll find in there, and that's why it's going to be a little bit more pricey. And even a special cantaloupe extract. So
Okay. Is that
Oh, we can
any
hear you better now, Cindy.
better? Oh my gosh, I don't know what happens there, but
it's the weather, it's too hot. Our mics aren't working anymore.
everything's burning up. Okay, well, we'll just take it slow and make sure that, the computer's not going to explode in the heat. Okay, so when should we be taking Radiance? Is there a certain time of day that we should take Radiance, and should we take it on an empty stomach or a full stomach with food or without food?
Yeah.
Give us some as far as Radiance goes.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. And I'm so glad you mentioned that, because that is a question we've been getting often by the field. So first off, when should you be taking Radiance? Morning, afternoon, evening? There really isn't a particular time that you have to, that it just matters like when you can be consistent with it, when it fits your schedule, right? So in the morning, I'm more prone to taking my supplements right when I wake up. So that's when I'll take it, the Radiance. But one thing I do want to mention with that is that you do want to take Radiance separate from other protein dense supplements, or even foods or even amino acids. And that's the reason why, is because it's due to the abundance of amino acids some other supplements will have, or proteins that are high, and it's going to throw off that blend, that balanced blend, to stimulate the benefits that are in Volagen, which is in Radiance. So we don't want to throw off that ratio too much. So that's why we recommend don't consume it with other protein shakes or other amino acids in there, because we want to keep that ratio that we know is going to give you the best results that we substantiated and we've looked at. And that goes along with, do you need to take it on an empty stomach? You don't have to, as long as your meals, again, aren't high in protein. You can take it on an empty stomach, or aren't high in amino acids. Like, for example, I like to mix mine with a smoothie. I mean, the taste is fantastic already. I don't even feel like I need to add much to it, but I usually want to get my carbs in before I work out, to provide me that fuel. And then 30 and 40 minutes after I've taken or eaten my food, or taken the Radiance, sorry, I'll go ahead and take my protein. So then you don't have this digestive battle of what's going to be absorbed quicker and what's going to be broken down faster. So you're making sure you're delivering what you need to get the results you want for your skin.
Great. And I just want to add on to there, Henry. So
Mhm.
I know there are individuals like myself, actually, that no matter what supplement I take on an empty stomach, it always makes me a little nauseous. It could be, normal vitamins, normal minerals, just anything I take on any supplement I take on an empty stomach, it'll make me nauseous. So you can take, if you are one of those individuals like me, you can take Radiance with a little snack. Again, you just want to make sure it's something that is not protein dense or has a lot of amino acids in it. Because again, as Henry said, Radiance has a very unique blend of amino acids in there. And those amino acids are in that ratio because they are very specific to the collagen within your body.
Okay. Yeah, because we're not actually taking collagen. We're helping our body to make more collagen, right? So
Absolutely correct.
somebody, I think it was Peggy, said that she likes to take it at night when she's winding down for the day. How is that? Is that fine to take it right before you go to bed?
Completely fine.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, that kind of clears that up. So what about mixing Radiance with anything? Should you mix,
Mhm.
you said you made it with a smoothie, but what about with other cell performance products? Should we mix it with the Mind or the Energy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can. I like to mix mine actually with Redox Mind. It's a fantastic
Tastes so good.
flavor. And you can mix it with any other one's Energy or Mood as well. There isn't any really specific other ones unless it's really high in amino acids again, but
Okay.
it can be mixed in anything else. Mhm.
Okay, so not a problem. So you don't have to take it by itself. I was under the impression you might have to. So,
Mhm.
okay, good. And you said the empty stomach thing was as long as there's not so much protein in whatever you're eating. Okay, was the big thing. Okay.
Mhm.
So what about, is it important to use the RENU 28 after applying the clay mask? So you put the clay mask on, you leave it on for, I think, 10 minutes. Is that right? 10 minutes-ish?
5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it depends on your skin type.
Okay, 5 to 10 minutes, and then you rinse it off or wipe it off with a washcloth. And then and it's encouraged to put the RENU 28 on right after that, right?
Yes, yes. So you are encouraged to do that. And real quick though, we do want to clarify, so the clay mask and RENU 28, they can be standalone products, but obviously you will receive those even more redox benefits from the cell signaling molecules after the clay mask, right? So you're making sure you're taking off all that excess dirt and oil. So when you put on the RENU, you are going to be receiving even more signaling molecules to help you out your skin. And you know, real quick, Sandy, I'm gonna give you guys some awesome information. So Becca, I'll probably let you explain a little bit more of this, but we just received an awesome toy here at our facility for skincare. And what this machine does, it lets us analyze our actual real-time, you know, and the end it actually even tells you what age your skin is. And I wasn't very happy with my skin age, to be honest. It said I was older. So I paid a lot of money for someone to tell me I looked old. I'm just kidding. But it was just saying, take care of your skin, blah, blah, all these things. But this is what we did then afterwards. I used that, and then I used clay mask. And I went back and I redid the test, and it was 25% less wrinkles, and my pore size had diminished substantially in just that one-time use. And it's going to be awesome because we're going to be able to provide this data points as we move forward. And Rebecca, I don't know if you want to explain a little bit more of that machine. That's really awesome.
Yeah, so no, this machine, oh, the lights just went off. Sorry, everyone. So this machine is amazing. So it is a skin analyzer, and think of it as this big box with this circular or this oval shape that you put your face in. And so you pull your hair back, and it has some very high definition cameras in it. And so what this machine does is it'll actually take really, really high definition pictures of your face. So you kind of see all your imperfections. And, you know, as a woman, that's terrible to hear. But it tells you so many different things about your skin. So like how large your wrinkles are, how deep your wrinkles are, your pore size, how moist or how much moisture is in your skin. And then it offers you suggestions of how you can overcome those obstacles. So this machine could say like, oh, maybe you want to moisturize more, maybe you want to stay out of the sun more, use more sunblock. So we have this amazing machine that will show us real-time results. And this will significantly help our R&D process, so we can bring you better redox products in the future.
Yeah, I was just really blown away by how fast the results were. And I'm sure, Cindy, we've seen this in people, how fast they are receiving the results. And it's an excellent tool. I mean, we all know we get impatient sometimes to get these results, and we're in a fast-paced world where we want results now. And this is the excellent product for that. So
great. We love that. We love that. We just, you know, let's just get rid of the problem immediately.
yeah,
We love immediate.
We love immediate. We're definitely a 20-minute society. So whatever a drug can do for us in 20 minutes, we expect the same from everything else. So
Yeah.
what about, how often should we be using the clay mask? How many times a week should we be using the clay mask?
Yeah, we recommend about 2 to 3 times a week on non-consecutive days. Now, depending where you live, like you live in Utah, for example, we are dry over here. So depending on the seasons, sometimes, you know, there'll be more moisture in there. I have to use it more. I know when Becca probably travels East Coast, there's more humidity. So she's gonna probably need to use that more because she has excess probably oils or things like that. But 2 to 3 times is recommended, and you want to leave it on, like we were saying, about 5 to 10 minutes. But if you do have really dry skin, it's okay to leave it less than 5 minutes. 3 to 5 is okay. Just basically how your skin reacts to it. I know some people put it longer, and it's fine with them. So
okay,
I want to jump in there, Henry. So some people think that you need to leave a clay mask on your face until it completely dries. With our clay mask, you don't have to do this. So it is okay to take it off wet as long as you're meeting that minimum time. You are still getting those redox molecule benefits.
And we know that the way it settles, right, Cindy, it's a little different than other masks. Sometimes you would expect this crazy color of a mask, but this kind of goes on transparent and it kind
Very
of dries off.
transparent. Yeah.
And it turns solid as it dries. So
I'm a little scary to look at with it on. I look dead or something like that. I get that. I don't want to go out in public with that thing on. I don't think I'm going to forget I have it
the
on
thing
my
is that you can't really smile with it. Like it's like
definitely Trish.
It's funny because I'll give you guys a little story real fast, and I don't want to eat up too much time. But when Henry and I were developing this, we were like, well, we have to test it out. So we tested it out on ourselves, and we're in our office, like walking around with mud on our faces, and people are looking at us like we're crazy. So
everything for science here, right? I don't
yeah.
so.
Yeah. The things you guys do, right?
Yeah.
So what about, can we put the clay mask on other areas of the body other than just the face? Can we get creative and just put it on any other skin parts of our body?
Yeah, you can. You can use it wherever there a problem may arise, but just avoid the eye area. Just because it's so sensitive. If it's too close to the eye, irritation is going to occur. I know for what I use it for other than my face is my shoulders right here. I tend to get a little bit of acne right here. And it's probably because I work out and then I go to the sauna and I just chill out too much with that sweat in there. But I put it on afterwards and it's amazing to how it makes those blemishes go away.
Okay, that's great to know. That's great to know. So let's move over to the cell performance. Can children take the cell performance products?
So with children, what I recommend we made this for 18 and older, these formulas. And when I say that is that all the research which we substantiated, we looked at research that were done with adults. Now, if you do decide to give it to children, we just got to keep in mind that they weigh less than we do. So if going that route, I would just start with like a half a sachet to do that. I know there are some teenagers that love the Mind product here, especially when they're going to school or they're doing rigorous training with even their exercise programs. I've been reached out from a couple of football players and they're like, well, we like the Mind and Energy because we don't get that, those drinks out there like the Prime Energies or those monster drinks that you feel so gross afterwards because there's so much caffeine that you get this really bad crash. But with this one, athletes particular have told me they feel that even after the practice is done, they don't feel like usually with other drinks, and they're able to, even then, they feel like they're able to, their stamina is longer. So.
Okay. So half a sachet if it's a little kid, and otherwise 18 and older is what we've been tested on. Okay. Is there a limit to how many cell performance drinks that you should take a day? I mean, like if can I drink 3 a day?
Yeah. So when we were testing these products, and I took a lot of it. So, because I was testing it, right? So I don't ever recommend anyone to test it that much as I did. So keep it between 2 sachets to 3 is fine. The problem is when you start taking more than that, you start getting diminishing returns, right? Because that's when some side effects, for example, if you're really sensitive to caffeine, maybe going up to double or triple the amount of energy that's found in cell performance energy, it might cause you to feel a little bit jittery, even though with 1 sachet or 2 sachets won't do that. So I would try to keep it at those amounts which we made for you to receive those full benefits and still stay within the range of you're not going to get any side effects as much. So
I want to hop in here again, Henry, and just mention that. So all of the products at ASEA, cell performance included, undergo rigorous testing within our labs. And this includes toxicity testing. And the results of our toxicity reports are that cell performance is completely safe and extremely well tolerated by the body.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, we wouldn't expect anything less from ASEA. I mean, it's a cellular health company, so obviously our brand is very oriented around health and wouldn't put anything in the products that we're going to, hurt your health. So that makes sense to me. Yeah. So what about, I've heard some weight loss stories with cell performance. Is there any, has cell performance been used for weight loss?
Mhm. So we didn't formulate it for weight loss, but yes, there has been so many individuals that have had testimonies about this. And I can tell you, even from here, from corporate, there have been individuals that have seen weight loss and have asked them, or they've been asked, what have you changed in your lifestyle? And they literally, all they have said is, I just take energy and mind. Like one of the prime examples here is going to be our president, Scott Aldred. The only thing he's changed in his routine is he just has added mind and energy in the morning, and he looks leaner. And you can tell when you see him these days, right? I mean, he looks great. Hopefully he's on this call, right? And he's hearing me say all these nice things.
Sweet talk the boss.
He didn't pay me to say that. I'm just saying that because it's and then I'll give you another example. There are ingredients in here, for example, acetyl L-carnitine. This ingredient in energy actually helps break down your fats and your energy storage and take it to your cells where it needs to be done. So this ingredient can actually help with that, your fat metabolism. And there are ingredients like guarana and Alpinia galanga and even Panax ginseng, which have shown to actually decrease your appetite at times. So that's one thing when individuals take both of these products, they tell me, I feel like I don't need to eat as much. That's one of the big things. And that's what we know. One of the biggest keys to weight loss is eating less calories than you are consuming. So.
Yeah. And it helps when you're I put the cell performance in 16 ounces of water. So it helps to get, when you're getting all that water in, that fills you up too. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And there's only 2 calories in the cell performance, right?
Yeah. So it's
Very low cal.
Yeah, I'm very glad you bring that up because we all know there's a lot of individuals that are in keto diets. So this product is keto friendly. When I do my shows, I go on a keto diet the last 3 weeks where I'm eating less than 50 grams of carbs a day. So that helps me stay within the range, but it still gives me that energy I need and focus as well.
Talk about shows. We're talking about you're a bodybuilder.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know the shows you do.
Oh.
Yeah, not those shows.
There's got to be a lean machine when he goes with that tan bathing suit.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
cool. All right. So let's jump over to the RENU Advanced Toner. Is it true that after you use the cleanser, and then if I'm going to use the clay mask that day, that I can skip the toner and go straight to the RENU 28 if I'm using it, otherwise right to the serum?
Yeah, so I'll hop in here for the cosmetic questions. So I'm working pretty closely with these. So first of all, if you're using the clay mask, I want to stress that the clay mask was made as a standalone product. So you don't have to use it with the RENU Advanced Skincare line. But if you choose to do so, you can certainly add it into the RENU Advanced routine. So let's kind of back up and go into the purpose of the toner. So the toner is there to bring your face back to its proper pH, because when you wash your face, you're actually increasing the pH of your face. You're bringing it out of that perfect environment, that perfect pH. And so you want to bring it back down, and that's why you would use a toner. But in clay mask, how we formulated it is we have formulated clay mask to be at that perfect pH that your face likes to stay at. So once you wash your face, it's at a higher pH. You put on the clay mask. You wash your face, then you put on the clay mask and you take it off. And if you would like to, you can certainly use the toner just to be sure that your face is maintaining that proper pH. But if you don't have time, or you want to just shorten your routine, you can certainly skip the toner if you feel you'd like to.
Okay. All right. And what about when you're not using the clay mask? So you've got, let's say you're using the RENU Advanced Skincare System. And what I've always heard is 1, 2 RENU, and then the serum and the moisturizer. Is that still the way to go? Yeah.
So, I mean, we've had a certain rhythm for a while, and throwing RENU and Clay Masking has definitely changed some of the things. So again, I want to stress that RENU 28 is a standalone product, so you use it when you need it. But yes, again, you can certainly add it into the RENU Advanced Skincare line. So if you were going to use everything for your skincare routine, you would want to start with a foaming cleanser. Then you would want to move on to the RENU 28. Let the RENU 28 completely dry on your face. You want to make sure that your skin is absorbing all of those redox signaling molecules. And then once it's dry, you can apply the toner, because the pH of RENU 28 is a little bit higher than your natural skin pH. So again, you can choose to use the toner if you want it to be, you know, that perfect pH balance, or you can skip it again, depending on time. You would then want to use the RENU Advanced Glow Serum and then the hydrating cream. And then again, before each step, you want to make sure your skin is completely dry before applying the next step.
Okay, so you're saying to apply the RENU 28 after you wash your face, not after the toner, right?
Yes. So you want to make sure there's absolutely nothing on your face, because if you put the toner before you put the RENU 28, you're still going to have a slight barrier on your face with the toner there. And so instead of 100% of the signaling molecules being delivered to your facial skin, some of it could get caught up in the toner.
Okay, all right. So now we've got two serums. We've got a blue serum and we've got an orange serum. So the serum comes with the RENU Advanced line, and the blue one has got signaling molecules in it. So can you talk about why we have two serums and the big difference between the two?
Yeah, sure thing. So let's start with the blue serum, which is our intensive redox serum. So the blue serum contains redox cell signaling molecules, and those are the molecules that we create here at ASEA. And it focuses on the surface skin cellular health, and it helps to rejuvenate those skin cells. The blue serum helps, or it supports your overall look of your skin to ensure that your skin is looking good and healthy. And then it also leaves your skin feeling silky smooth. I know many of you have used the blue serum, the intensive serum. It has that beautifully silky feel. I absolutely love it. The glow serum, the orange serum, that is a powered by redox product. And this is different from our blue serum that contains the cell signaling molecules, because the glow serum, the orange serum, that has botanical ingredients that signal redox pathways within your body. It also helps to even out visible photoaging skin tones, and it provides immediate hydration.
Okay, all right. So they both do different things. Obviously, the blue serum is really based on our foundational, our flagship technology, cell signaling, and the is more about ingredients that are going to, you know, be the materials that the labor puts to work. So
yes, so both work on redox pathways, but they approach them different ways.
Okay. Is it true that the blue serum might be discontinued? I don't know. I mean, people love that product. Is it going to stick? Some people are worried.
So
away.
We have heard that rumor. Oh, the lights went off again. We have heard that rumor, and I'm happy to tell you that we are keeping the redox intensive serum. So no, it will not be going away. We will continue to produce the blue serum, and we don't anticipate it going away anytime.
Love that. Love that. Okay, well, let's talk about the ASEA REDOX supplement that we've been told to swish it around in our mouth before swallowing. How long should we swish it in our mouth before we swallow the ASEA REDOX supplement?
Yeah, so you can hold ARS, ASEA REDOX supplement in your mouth, or swish it around, whatever you choose to do. And you want to keep it in your mouth for 15 to 30 seconds for maximum benefits.
Okay.
So even if you don't wind up holding it in your mouth for that length of time, or even at all, you will still receive those benefits, but you may miss out on some things, and it may not absorb where you want it.
Okay. So, and how long should I wait after, before I eat or drink anything after I take the ASEA REDOX supplement?
So there's no specific time frame that you need to take ASEA Redox supplement. You can take it at any time. The only caveat is you want to make sure your mouth is clean and free from debris. But other than that, you can take it anytime. So first thing when you wake up in the morning, you can take some ASEA and then, swish it around in your mouth or hold it in your mouth for 15 to 30 seconds, swallow, and then, start brushing your teeth, or right before bed. If you want to have a sip of it, go right ahead. Just as long as your mouth is clean and there's nothing else in it.
Okay, so if you've just had breakfast or lunch, it's okay to take the ASEA. It's not that you're like, oh, shoot, I just ate lunch, so it's going to be working on the food rather than on my cells. Is that?
Yeah. So I would say, how you usually have like a drink with your lunch? I would say don't have ASEA with your lunch. Just after you finish lunch and your mouth is all clean from all the food stuff, then drink your ASEA.
So is it not better to take it before food? I've always told people take it before you eat. Is that not true?
That is not true. It will be absorbed at any time.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. And can teenagers use the RENU Advanced Skincare System?
So our RENU Advanced Skincare System is suitable for all skin types. So if your teenager would like to use the RENU Advanced, they for sure can.
Okay. And does the RENU Advanced Skincare System follow redox principles?
Yeah. So we first introduced redox principles with our cell performance line. And by following these principles, which are triggered through the redox pathways, they ensure that your cells can be empowered to find their natural homeostasis. And those same principles apply to the RENU Advanced Cosmetic line, so that your skin can also achieve redox homeostasis.
Okay. So it does follow those redox principles, so that it had to go through those four things at least be checked off for them to be a redox ingredient. So that test had to be done with a RENU Advanced ingredients. Is that right?
That's exactly it.
Okay. All righty. Well, man, that is a lot to take in a half.
Yeah, we threw a lot of information at you.
Yes, but it's very helpful just to, clear it up and, just make sure that we're telling people, what's helpful, not trying to complicate their life, make it easy for people to take, but make sure they're also getting the most bang for their buck, right?
For sure.
All right. Well, fantastic. Thank you guys both so much for taking time out of your busy day. It looks like you're both still at the office, so we better let you get home to your families.
We live here.
It's fine. We're workaholics.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate both you doing and all that you're doing for ASEA. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
And thank you everyone for joining this call. It was wonderful seeing you all and meeting everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much. Come visit us.
Come tour the facility. You can come say hi to us.
That sounds good. That sounds good. All right. Good night, everybody. And thanks.
Have a nice night.
Bye-bye.